been raining a lot here the last few days, as you can see. A lot of silt buildup. Kemper there behind the camera, he sunk about 8 inches. You can see here behind us over here, a pretty good little rock crawl. Conditions are really wet. I'm running some 34-inch XT Warriors with a 4-inch portal with a 30% gear reduction. Rhino X300 axles. Pretty confident, should be no problem, but when you got rocks like this that are so slick, it really doesn't even matter what tire choice you choose. It's kind of a little bit of momentum, a little bit of picking your right line, and hope for the best.
I'm ready. It's gonna be a little slick, a little greasy out, but it'll be all right.
Weak sauce. It's pretty weak.
Can I wall
we were looking at it from a distance, and then when you get up on it, it looks pretty easy. And Corey just showed, even with those tires, he walked the dog. We're gonna see how Braden does with them stock factory 29-inch bighorns up next. I mean, if he can get down to his machine. So we found us a good ledge. You can see it's probably what, 1.5 to 2 foot ledge here.
Yeah, like I'd say about like that.
Something like that. We're gonna come down it. There's a ledge here and one on down the creek. I think we're gonna turn around and try to come back up. I think it's gonna be a little interesting for Braden and Corey, being they don't have no portals, they don't have no RT Warrior tires. It should make for some pretty good wall learning. That didn't go as planned. Looks like we're gonna have to bust out the old Black Ops winch. We have the 3,500 pound equipped on this machine. Braden's pulling the winch line out. We're gonna incorrectly hook it around a tree. We don't have the snatch block with us, but hey, when you're in a pinch, you gotta do what you gotta do.
If you wanna know how to use a winch, be sure to check out our YouTube page. We're gonna be dropping a tips and tricks on how to utilize a winch. Lock her in, Corey.
As you can see, when you're winching as well, try to stay in the gas just enough to keep your tires spinning. It's going to help take a little bit of strain off that winch, having to pull the whole way to the machine. We're going to get on out of here and move to the next spot once we get all the machines through here.
Grab a hold of you, help you.
We should do Tyler's intro now.
Well, boys, we messed up. Yeah. Poor Turbo S. This is the second time it's probably looked like this, and I wasn't driving it the first go around. Looks like everything held up all right. Now we just got to figure out how the heck we're gonna get it out of this spot.
So how'd that feel?
It's cool. It got to that one point and I could have hit reverse, but I knew my tires were over on that log and it probably just made it even more of a radical roll. I could kind of feel it went there, and I really thought it was just gonna sit there, and then it just went on. It was so close, but like I said, I do have a gated shifter in there where I could have hit reverse, but my back tire was already over on those logs there, and it would have like done a wild barrel, and we would have.
Cameraman was behind you too.
You know, the worst thing about rolling this stuff is the plastic. It's very, you know, they're not made to roll over, so when you can try to roll over gently, it's better. So I really thought it was gonna stand up there and stay there, and we were gonna be able to pull it back down, but I think Corey pushed on it or something, I don't know. And
Dude, you sat like this for so long, I was like, he's coming back.
it felt like it. I was like, sweet, it's not gonna go, and then bang, and next thing you know, I'm hanging from the seat belts. But hey, that's what harnesses are for. Hung in there good, was able to hold up on the roof, hit that ejecto button, and now we're out. Now we're in a predicament to figure out how we can get it out.
I think this might go without saying, but I don't think I'm sending the brand new 20 Turbo up that one.
That's safe to say. Try to turn the wheel.
Yeah, let's do it slow though. I don't want it to get
High center. Flip. There you go.
So why'd you choose the trailing arm, Tyler?
Look like the best leverage point. It's probably not the best, but like I said, got the Nerf bars. They're really not structurally made to take all the way to the road. You know, they go and hit on rocks and stuff, but really I'd feel more comfortable. It's a little bit more beef here.
Absolutely.
Potentially that cage might be not bad.
My winch back in.
Yeah, let's hit the cage.
I think I'm gonna go up over to the cage now that I see it's a pretty good line.
More of a pivot. Can you reach it?
We ride our machines, I've told you all. We ride them. But we didn't really try to do this, but that's part of riding when it's slick. Sometimes you gotta try to keep that momentum, and so now here we are. Yeah, lock it in, let's see what it'll do. Might be a little tough getting really strapped in good and tight, but we're gonna see what we can do.
Hold on, let me record.
Hell yeah. Let out on yours a little bit. Whoa. Let out.
All right, hold up, whoa, easy, not that much, that's enough. Right there. A little bit more.
Which way's my tires doing right now?
You're all the way that way. You're perfect. Well,
Try to move that log right there. I don't want this to be right in the way. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. All right, boys.
solid. All right, now try it again.
Hit me with a good time.
Alright, so how was winching that out?
It was actually a lot better than I was expecting. I didn't know how well it was gonna roll it in the spot it was in, but it worked out.
It's pretty crazy where it was sitting. Once we got it rolled back onto the tires, I was sitting on that ledge there. Corey or Braden, whichever one of you had a good idea, let's try to pull the front around, and by golly, it worked pretty good. It was a little nerve-wracking strapping in, you know, but that's what harnesses are for. If they're tight, they'll hold you in, and roll cage, and it all worked out. That was actually a stellar recovery, super quick, and you know, thanks to our Black Ops Series winches, we're using 2 of them here right now. Corey had one, this had one, and it really goes to show that winches can get you out of a lot of bind. I mean, if nobody had a winch today, the machine, we'd have to go find a tractor or somebody that has a winch. It's pretty incredible that how much a winch can help. But that's one of my first accessories I put on the machine for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely needed.
Yeah. So we're pulling off the air filter real quick just to make sure while that was rolled on its side that it didn't get any oil up in there, because then it'll never stop smoking, and we just wanted to be sure there, and looks like we're golden. So we're gonna put it back on and keep on heading down the trail. moment, we could act like this never even happened.